Well, to me, when I heard about it, I thought, oh, well, it's about time, because you're always skeptical, especially with government agencies who intimate that they're gonna do some, but sometimes they don't. So when we actually got the word that, this 10 million something was in our hands, or going to be in our hands shortly, I was, oh, thank goodness. So at least we can move forward with the investigation and stuff. So I was really pleased with that. I don't think that 10,000 is going to cut it, really. I mean, because when you think about the expenses and the cost of all those, ground searches and all of the things that have to be done to ready the grounds, that's before you even do the GPR or the LiDAR or anything. So I don't think that 10,000 is going to quite cut it. I think it, and I don't want to see it drag on for, 10 years or more.
I'm going to add, in addition to adding a few words, a few zeros to the amount that she's noting, 10 million versus 10,000. If we want to see that there is a genuine commitment to the work of not just this secretariat, but the work tied to unmarked burials and children that witnesses have been saying, and survivors, I should say, have been talking about since the TRC Commission work started, there needs to be a number of things. One, there has to be an ability for those folks, the survivors who told this truth all along, to lead the work and be the central voices in the conversation. Because the fact is, they kept telling this truth and when nobody wanted to hear it. And the only reason the work is moving ahead now is because they didn't stop telling the truth and sharing their stories. I think number two, they know what they want to see as the outcome of this work. And I think this country and its leadership need to come together in funding the work through to its completion. I don't think this needs to be, as Dawn said, this back and forth constantly waiting to hope that somebody's going to fund it. We now know that survivors have been telling the truth all along. Let's stop debating the funding and put the resources in place so that the work gets done, and it gets done in their lifetime. And I think three, pull out those calls to action and take a look and really make a commitment to commemoration, the work into unmarked burials.
I don't expect anybody to do this for nothing, some people just volunteer. Most of us are volunteers, but there's some people that do need to be paid, and because of their expertise and their knowledge, and I'm all for that.
And I think exactly what Dawn is saying, making sure you have the right experts doing the work, doing the GPR, doing LiDAR. And it's not just the grounds that we need to look at. We need to do the work with the archives to understand who the children are and who the people were that were part of running the school.